Behind some of the things we use on a daily basis, there's an entire process that goes in the making. And well, some of it can be really satisfying. Thanks to the innovative machine that presses circles of metals into the desired shape, Ann Clark Cookie Cutters makes around 2,500 cookie cutters every hour and have a variety of more than 2,000 shapes. This process is called pad printing, in which you transfer a 2D image onto a 3D object via a silicon pad. And well, it's very satisfying. This is a terrain vehicle fitting perfectly into the back of a truck, and even though this doesn't look possible physics-wise, due to the lower tire pressure and the tubeless design, it can climb almost vertically. Since hydraulic presses take up less space than a mechanical press and have somewhat the same capability, they've become a very common way to compress. This is what compressing a hot metal with a hydraulic press looks like. With pencils just being chunks of graphite and clay placed inside a rotating drum, the design is not too complicated. But since consumers want them sharpened, they go through a pencil sharpening machine before being packaged. With 7 jets, this power and pressure machine can leave a street spotless with just one stroke. This is a single-row egg breaker that automatically cuts and opens the eggshells, and then the egg slides down a separator ramp, which separates yolks from whites. Carrying bricks the old-fashioned way can be horrible for your back. This tool is a complete game changer. In order to make the corn silage harvest quicker, this farmer in Ohio had 3 tractors all filling one same truck, making it 36 row corn heads in total. With a staggering 1.1 million Twinkies being eaten around the world every day, the process of making them is completely automated. This is the process of riveting part of the structure of a dam door, and it's done by heating the metal up in order to fit perfectly. Similar to how a 3D printer works, this modular machining center can take a piece of metal and do high-precision cutting based on the design you created. With just 2 tools, a man can make a pie dish in less than 30 seconds, and it kinda looks like a giant Reese's cup. This is how cheese is wedged to fit in the packaging line. Here's the inside of an ice cream factory in which cream is 2015 steam launched a controller, and the assembly process of the controllers is done all by machines that took thousands of hours to code. Cutter barring is a process done right before seeding in order to ensure the removal of roots and stumps off the ground, to give space to the crops to grow. With a commercial pressure washer being capable of producing over 4,000 psi, it can leave almost anything spotless. An incredibly satisfying footage to see is how wire fences are made. With many old Rolexes going up in value over the years, to make it more appealing and valuable for the buyer, they go through a deep cleaning process in which many tools are used, and the watch is completely reassembled. This is a coin counter that can count 10,000 coins per minute, which can usually be found at some federal banks or other coin-intensive businesses, and it only has one moving part. This is what they mean when it's advertised as a handmade pan. It's no secret that no vehicle lasts forever. In order to recycle the metal, they go to a hammer mill, which is basically a car shredder that's able to recover about 80 to 85% of the vehicle weight by processing the scrap metal. This is the oddly satisfying process of making glass-looking sculptures. The Hyundai 10,000 is the world's biggest shear-leg floating crane in operation, which has an annual cost of $22 million and a lifting capacity of 10,000 tons, which, considering it's just floating and not attached to the ground, it's incredibly impressive. When an irregular shaped object doesn't fit into a regular vise, a new tool made by Hand Tool Rescue, called Fractal Vise, creates a tight grip on irregular shapes, such as wrenches. Spiral pipes are mainly used in heating, ventilation, and air conditioner, and it's made from a coil of prime metal, made by this giant machine.